I'm Monica, and, okay, so my opponent has mentioned, like, and calculated that all of the costs for you guys for people who, are not insured, or who don't have insurance, health insurance. But in reality, how many people actually pay their, hospital bills? Most of the time, people just let it go to collections, and then what happens? The state or all of our tax, the tax-paying bills or money will pay for it. So, and then I have an article that states, or actually it's according to insuranceabout.com, it states that the study reports that an average uninsured families pay only about 12% of their hospital bills in full. According to the study, families with incomes above 400% of the federal poverty level, or about $88,000 a year, for a family of four, pay about 37% of their hospital bills in full. So not everyone is doing that. He also said that that Medicaid will be, or it has taken in 15.9 million men and women, including children, and that is, Medicaid is funded by the government and people's tax-paying bills. So that's all our money going into that. I have according to the Daily Caller, Obamacare is projected to cost $1.7 trillion over the next 10 years. And in order for the program to work as intended, this is going to include funding from the taxpayers and from the states. And so I calculated that $1.7 trillion over the next 10 years equals to $170 billion a year. And that's a lot more than what we're getting back from it each year. Let's see. So the government and he stated that the cost will go down after all of this, but eventually, or not eventually, by the time in 10 years that everyone's costs will go down with their plans and everything. But people's plans have either doubled or is costing them more. And a lot of people who had their insurance plans before Obamacare and they were told that they were going to keep it, they ended up losing it. And when so people who, along with like losing their insurance plans, people are affected in another way. When they lose their plans, they sign up for Obamacare. They are also affected in a way where they can't even see their doctors that they were seeing before, because with Obamacare, they can only see certain doctors. So I have an example in the New York Times. It says that many insurers are significantly limiting the choices of doctors and hospitals available to consumers. And it says that pretty much Obama, or President Obama, lied saying that if you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor with your old insurance. But so many people, like millions of people, were canceled and now they can't see their doctors or their, or even go to the same hospitals. Let's see. Also, the amount of people who have signed up for Obamacare, a lot of them haven't even paid into it. They just said that, or they just signed up and didn't even pay. So according to Forbes.com by Grace Turner, it states that Georgia insurers received more than 220,000 applications for health insurance coverage, but premiums have been paid for only 107,581, and that was by the end of March. So this has been going on for a couple months, and so many people still haven't even paid for it. They said that they signed up, but no one has put their money towards it. I have an example for a man who lost his plan that he was grandfathered into, and he got a similar plan, everything's the same, but he's paying about $100 more. And where did I get this? I got this from yahooinsurance.com, and it says that Jim Stadler is a 50-year-old writer who had gotten pretty much the Cadillac insurance before Obamacare came in, and he ended up losing it. So he was paying a lot of money for good insurance, and now he's paying, or he was paying $411 a month. Now he's paying $540 a month for pretty much the same thing, but he can't, or not pretty much the same thing, but he can't see some of his doctors and stuff. And that was a 32% increase for